I'm Tom Milliken. I've worked for TRAFFIC for the last 30 years. At TRAFFIC, I am the Global Elephant and Rhino Program Leader. TRAFFIC tracks illegal trade in elephant ivory using the Elephant Trade Information System, otherwise known as EDIS. The central feature of EDIS is a database holding records of ivory seizure cases that have occurred anywhere in the world since 1989. 2011 was the worst year in 23 years of data for illegal trade in ivory. Large-scale ivory seizures where more than 800 kilos of ivory are recovered in a single seizure. In a normal year, we have about 5 large-scale seizures. In 2011, we had 14, nearly 24 tons of ivory. South Africa is the country on the front line of the rhino wars right now. In 2011, 448 rhinos were killed. In a normal year, South Africa has never lost more than 12 animals. So it's really scaling up hugely. We're facing a resurgence of rhino trade to an end-use market in Vietnam. Rhino horn is being marketed as a cure for life-threatening cancer. People who are consuming rhino horn because it is socially a cool thing to do, they need to be addressed, and rhino horn needs to lose this mystique of being something that's trendy and good to use. Conservationists are increasingly turning to rhino DNA and other forensics at the scene of the crime to help fight this battle. This is helping us to understand illegal trade dynamics in a major way. There are large Asian immigrant communities in Africa, and amongst these communities are Asian crime syndicates who are actively involved in wildlife trade. These syndicates are able to readily connect the source with the end-use market in ways that nobody else can. They're able to harness high levels of finance, corrupt government, form alliances with corrupt individuals in the private sector. It's all being conducted like clockwork. We need to scale up our law enforcement hugely if we're going to win this war. We need immediately to get Interpol involved, to get the World Customs Organization involved, to bring the countries from which the ivory came from, talking to the countries where the ivory was seized. Most illegal trade in ivory today is directed at either China or Thailand. If those governments were to cooperate with CITES and others, African elephant range states, to really seriously address this issue, stop the illegal selling of ivory products in their countries, support law enforcement in Africa, we do have the power to turn this crisis around. I think we're in a race against time. Over 30 years I've worked in Africa, I've worked in Asia, I've worked all over the world, and I think every culture that I've been part of can be appealed to. We can get people to do the right thing. We just have to be dogged in our commitment and be prepared to walk the long road.